Hi guys, this is CCNP ROUTE tutorial. Today's topic is redistribution. I think this is one of the most important topics in CCNP ROUTE exam, so I hope these slides will help you in the exam. Okay, here's what we want. We want to secure route between client A and client B by redistributing EIGRP and OSPF routes. Okay, there's another requirement. We want to use route A as main route and route B as backup route. Okay, in the beginning, route A does not have route to client B because we haven't done any redistribute configuration. Here's the output of route A routing table. As we can see, there's no route to client B. The client B is in 172.16.0.0/24 network. We can only see here. We can only see 10.1. network. And so as route D to client A. Here's the output. We only see 172.16 and we don't see any 10.blah network. Alright, first thing we want to do is configure route B so that route B can redistribute EIGRP to OSPF. And here's what we have to do. We need to add redistribution configuration into OSPF routing configuration. Don't forget to specify matrix type and subnets. Especially subnets allowed EIGRP to redistribute its route by subnets. In other words, without subnets, EIGRP advertise route as a classful route. Okay, so let's do the other way around. We want to redistribute OSPF into EIGRP. Okay, here's what we have to do. We have to add redistribute configuration into EIGRP routing configuration. And when you redistribute route into EIGRP network, don't forget to specify seed metric, because otherwise EIGRP is not gonna use that route. Okay, I use these parameters based on the interface on which OSPF is activated, which is serial 0/0/0. This interface. Okay, here's the output of interface serial 0/0/0/, and you can see all the parameters needed to configure seed metric. Okay, here's the next thing. Next thing we want to do is configure route C to redistribute EIGRP to OSPF. Okay, here's what we have to configure. Same as route B, we should add redistribute to EIGRP 10, specify metric type and subnets, and do the other way around. And same here, don't forget to specify the seed metric. Here's the output of fast Ethernet 0/1, which is this. So here we can see all the parameters needed for us to configure seed metric. Okay, then let's take a look at the routing table of route B. It should look different because we configured redistribution. Okay, here's what route B should look like. We can see route to client B here, but the next hop is 172.16.2.2, which is route D. That means route B is using route B to get to client B. So we should make route B uses route A. We should make route B forward packet to route C, because there's a requirement that we should use route A as a main route. So in order for route B to use route A, administrative distance of EIGRP external route should be smaller than that of OSPF. In other words, we should make RB to choose EIGRP external route over OSPF route. And route B chooses its route by administrative distance known as AD. So we should configure EIGRP external route AD and make it smaller than the AD of OSPF route. Here's the configuration. Here's a line we should add to configuration. Okay, we have line distance EIGRP 90. Well, this is a internal route administrative distance, so we can keep it as it is, and we should change it to 109 because the AD of OSPF route is 110. So we should at least it should be smaller than 110. So I put 109 here. Okay, then now let's take a look at the routing table. Route B should look different. Okay, here we have route to client B, and we can see that the next hop was changed to route C. So now route B uses route C to forward packet to client B. Okay, at the end, let's trace route from client A to B to check whether the route is correctly routed by the routers. Okay, here's an output. Here we see route B 10.1.2.2 route B, and after the route we can see that the route B forward packet to route C 10.1.3.2, and then route C forward packet to route D, and then final destination. So we can see that the packet is correctly routed as we expected, and the link here or here to be down, the route should immediately shift it to the backup route. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and if you have questions, feel free to contact me. You can contact me with this email address, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.